Good afternoon, everyone. So let me share to you the future of marketing in agribusiness, wherein we'll be embracing technology and sustainability. So the future of marketing in agribusiness, as we all know, is undoubtedly intertwined with technology and sustainability. As the world population continues to grow, there is a pressing need to produce more food while minimizing the environmental impact. There is the technology and sustainability practices which can play a crucial role in shaping the future of marketing in agribusiness. So let's take a look into the feed milling. So the feed milling industry, it serves as an integral part of the Philippine livestock, poultry, and aqua, and the other species supply chain by manufacturing essential formulated animal feeds. As such, you have now the different sectors, the hogs, layers, broiler, aquaculture species, livestock, and the like, using grains, brands, oil seeds, the meals, and nutritional supplements. Okay, if we take a look, the availability of quality and affordable animal feeds is crucial for definitely increasing productivity, profitability of livestock farmers, and meeting the growing consumer demand for the animal source food, or what we call the animal protein for Filipinos. So if we take a look at the projections based on OECD, FAO, for Philippines, they're saying Philippines is here, by 2029, okay, Filipinos, in terms of meat per capita consumption, for poultry side, so that's poultry meat, it's around 17 to 17.7 kilos per capita, okay? Surpassing the meat requirement, the pork meat at around 15 kilos. Then you have also the aquaculture fishery within the range of 37 kilos per capita. So these are the projections moving towards 2029, of which it tells us where the animal protein, the chicken has surpassed, okay? The chicken has surpassed that of the pork or swine, okay? And if we take a look at the players in the industry, this is based on the top 1,000 corporations in the Philippines by the Securities Exchange Commission, published in 2022, of which these are your manufacturer of prepared animal feeds. Okay, in terms of sales revenue, you've got there UNACO within a round of 23 billion, Cargill 21, Nubia 14, Vitarich 9, Pilmico 7, Philippine Superfeed 7, you've got Sante, CJ, Feedmix, Sunjin, and Hawkpods. So these were registered under the category of prepared animal feeds. Okay, so on a snapshot, it gives us a picture of the players in the industry supporting food security. As I shared to you a while ago, the role of feed milling is an integral part supporting the different animal sectors. Okay, it can be the livestock, the poultry, and then the aqua and other species. Then when we look at marketing in agribusiness, its future, there is the discussion on adoption of agriculture precision techniques, the use of blockchain technology in order to enhance transparency and traceability. There's a greater emphasis on the digital media, digital marketing, the digital channels and the platform or the social media. And also there is this customization or personalized marketing, which will be more prevalent in the future. So when we talk of adoption of agriculture precision techniques, this one, we see here, it utilizes technology such as drones, satellite imagery, and sensors to gather data on soil conditions, not only the soil conditions, crop health, and even weather patterns. So these data now can be used to optimize farming practices. It improves resource efficiency and even increase yields. So from a marketing perspective, this data can leverage to communicate the use of advanced technology and sustainable farming practices to consumers. It can now differentiate one company to the other. It can highlight also the benefits of these methods in terms of quality, safety, and environmental impact. Next, the use of blockchain technology. So with the use of blockchain, you can see that there's overseeing farm inventory, agricultural subsidies oversight, you have modernizing farm management software, agtech, Internet of Things optimization, fair pricing, mobile remittances for small farmers, and the like. So the use of blockchain technology is there to enhance transparency and traceability in the agribusiness supply chain. So blockchain can provide secure and immutable record of every step in the production and distribution process, ensuring that consumers have access to accurate and reliable information about the origin, the quality, and sustainability of agricultural products. So this transparency can build trust and confidence among consumers who are increasingly interested in knowing where their food comes from and how it was produced. Then you've got also the emphasis on digital marketing, your social media, your digital channel. Okay, so here, the future of marketing in agribusiness will see a greater emphasis on the digital channels and platforms with the rise of e-commerce, online marketplaces. Agribusiness will need to adapt their marketing strategies to reach consumers in the digital space. This includes leveraging on social media, influencer marketing, and online advertising to engage with consumers and promote their sustainable and technological advanced products. Additionally, the use of virtual reality, the use of virtual reality and augmented reality can provide immersive experiences for consumers, allowing them to virtually explore farms, learn about sustainable practices, and connect with the agricultural community. Then also, there will be personalization of marketing. So consumer preferences and behavior to deliver personalized marketing messages and offers. So this now can be tailored product recommendations, customized recipes, and targeted promotions based on the individual consumer needs and preferences. Personalization not only enhances the consumer experience, but also it allows agribusiness to build stronger relationship with their customers, fostering loyalty and repeat purchases. So here you've got the different persona of farmers, from a frugal farmer to a sustainable farmer to an innovative ag tech leader farmer to an ROI farmer or a brand loyalist farmer. So in such a way that it can be customized now. Okay. So the future of marketing in agribusiness, those are some of the trends. But let me share to you, especially to the product managers or those who are handling brands to the marketing profession in agribusiness, just to share with you that the strategic management method from the 1960s These are some of the evolutions on how we try to grow our business, okay, grow our brands, okay. So, or even grow our business. So from the 1960s, we've heard about the SWOT analysis framework, the BCG matrix, that's the Boston Consulting Group matrix, the Porter's Five Forces, and then you've got the objective, objective and key results, okay, the OKR, and then we have the Blue Ocean strategy, the balance scorecard of Kaplan, wherein we present our objectives in the 4 or 5 dimensions. Then we've also the Japanese management of Hoshin Kanri, and then the agile strategy. Agile strategy, when companies are starting to adapt to the digital world. And then today we have the digital transformation strategies. So, but in this evolution of strategic planning, when we try to evaluate our operations, our business, we still use, in a nutshell, this strategic marketing management framework, of which this framework guides us into, we try to assess the situation. When we try to assess the situation over here in agribusiness, we try to look into the industry. And when we try to look into the industry, we define it by the customers. Are there any evolving consumer behaviors? We look into the customers, the different segments. Then we look into the competitors, the players within the industry, and then our company. Our company in terms of our competitive advantages. Okay, when after evaluating that, we now develop our strategy. When we develop our strategy, we do segment our customers. We segment them. It's because we really have to find the right fit. Find the right fit based on our company's competitive edge. Whom shall we target? Meaning, the reason why the market is segmented is because the company has, we have our competitive advantages, and at the same time, we have limited resources. So we should be able to prioritize. So based on that segmentation, now we select which segment we will target. And then after targeting, we now position our brand, okay, that particular product to that specific segment, of which the way we be able to differentiate our brand from the rest is definitely through brand building. You got branding, then we look into the 7 P's of marketing. Okay, it's through the market research. And at the end of the day, based on the strategies that we formulate, okay, we now develop that game plan. With that game plan, it's more now on the position and marketing mix. We do implement it. When we implement it, see, after implementing it, now we try to monitor, assess, and if ever there are some changes in the market, because market is very agile, then we do some adjustment. Okay? So at the end of the day, with this strategic marketing management framework, it allows us from time to time to do the brand health check or brand health audit. Okay? So as such, when we do this audit, it tells us which of the programs, which of the strategy gave us or was able to deliver a better result. So in the end, we need to have that framework. We need to have that blueprint. Okay. And this blueprint now, what we're saying with this blueprint, what is important is the communication. Communicating the blueprint across the different departments within the organization and vertically also, so that there is the flow of communication and everybody is moving in the same direction. So what I'd like to share is what is very critical is definitely the execution. Execution on how our team execute a particular game plan is very critical. Okay. So that's on the strategic planning. We all know that many of you guys are doing your budgeting for 2024. That's actually the scenario here is I had a chance of talking with Miss Mayet, and we were saying, hey, Miss Mayet, last year we had a birthday webinar, and do you think it's also timely that this is the time of the year wherein most of the companies are already preparing for their budget for 2024. Thus, the industry outlook is timely and relevant to our viewers. Okay. So we define as a strategy as a fundamental pattern of the present and plan objectives, resource deployment, and interaction of organization with markets, competitors, and other environmental factors. Okay. So now we have here a custom-based brand equity framework and a branding map. So see, when you want your product and brand to be differentiated, we need to invest. We need to do the differentiation through advertising and promotion. So when we talk of branding, there are two things that we need to work on. Okay, when we talk of customer-based brand equity, first is we need to invest on brand awareness. When we talk of brand awareness, how many of our target market already knows of our brand? So that's why you might be asking, how come Jollibee? How come Coca-Cola? How come Thunderbird still keeps on continuously advertising or promoting their brand? Okay, it's because, see, at the end of the day, there are innovations that these particular brands are have developed, wanted to share, wanted to communicate, and at the same time, they have the responsibility to lead the industry, okay, as a market leader. So as such, at the end of the day, there will always be new players. That's why the existing, we always measure when we talk brand awareness, how's your top of mind, how's your first mention and other mention. At the end of the day, how many of the market knows about your brand versus competition? And then second, as after brand awareness, you talk about brand image. When we talk about brand image, we look into the persona. What sort of image would you like to project? Or what is your identity in the market? See? So when we talk of our product, the product must deliver its promise so that we will have satisfied customers and loyal customers. Okay? And this branding map tells us that there should be an identity. From the identity, it goes, what are the requirements? You've got your logo, you've got your website, and then the tools that you need to communicate for your campaigns to hit your market, from SEO, email, blog, and the likes. Then you have also your collaterals, the consistency of look and message across the channels and platform. Okay. And even to your online and offline. So customer-based brand equity is a framework that focuses on the understanding and measuring the value that a brand holds in the mind of the consumer. It is a way of assessing the strength and impact of a brand and consumer behavior. It's assessing the strength and impact of a brand on consumer behavior and decision making. Okay? So here we have your brand management. Brand management, if you're into brand management, you look into the brand DNA, you coordinate with sales, you also have your brand plan, you've got your marketing communications plan, then you look into the consumer, okay, and then you've got your R&D for the trials, new product development, the process, and then the people in terms of execution, both the frontliners as well as the other enablers, the support staff in the organization. So brand management is the process of maintaining and improving and enhancing the reputation and perception of a brand. So it involves various strategies and activities aimed at creating a strong and positive brand image in the minds of consumers. This includes managing brand identity, positioning, messaging, and communication across the different channels and touchpoints. Effective brand management helps build brand loyalty, increase customer trust, and drive business growth. So let me just share to you a customer journey. So they're saying how marketeers research their customers' buying journey. They say ang bad marketeers daw, okay, bad marketeers, they don't research anything and they just go straight and execute. It's more of an inside thinking, okay? So they focus on themselves, their assumptions, their tactics, hacks, competitors' actions, and what looks cool. So they are constantly focusing on the surface level topics. That's a bad marketeer. Sabi nila, a good marketeer is research why. Why do the audience or why do consumer purchase our product? Why do they buy? So they focus on their audience, pain points, objectives, favorite channels, and buying triggers. So they turn assumptions into hypotheses with research. That's a good marketeer. And a great marketeer, okay, research why and how their audience buy. So they focus on their audience, level of education, level of intent, buying dynamics. You have what you call the UAI, usage, attitude, and image study. The like, you also conduct the focus group discussions. Then you can either have the IDI, in-depth interview, then content needs. So they also research everything on the left. Okay? So with regards to customers' buying journey, differentiating a bad, good, and a great marketeer. Now, brand health. When we talk brand health, what is it? What do we measure? Okay. So how is your brand? When we talk of brand health, here are some of the metrics. As I shared to you a while ago, brand awareness, brand reputation, employee engagement, brand positioning, in terms of value position at the on the mind of the consumer. How are you being positioned? And remember, when we talk of categories, usually we have at least 3 brands in mind. Let's say when you talk of, say, soap. When you talk of soap, you might spell out like, you might know about Safeguard, Dove, and whatnot. See, at the end of the day, there will always be 3. When you talk of toothpaste, either Colgate, Sensodyne, and probably Aquafresh. So what is important there is to be to be one of the considerations when we talk of being the mind of your consumer. Okay. Now, let's try to dissect what is happening in this generation. Let's talk about the social media. How does social media and search engine affect today's marketing strategy? Okay. So when you talk of social media, the likes of the Facebook, the IG, TikTok, LinkedIn, okay, and even to your search engine, the Google search engine, or you can even have your chat GPT. So in short, they have significant impact on today's marketing in terms of reach. When we talk of reach, okay, these are the social media platform and search. Let's talk first of reach, the platforms. We have the social media platforms and search engines, which provide the business to reach, meaning mahagip. Okay, so that they will be able to reach a wider audience than ever before. Just to cite the number of users in Facebook alone, you have 83 million. We are differentiating digital media or the social media aspect to that of the traditional. Your traditional media, the likes of TV, radio, and the print. Now, Facebook has 83 million, YouTube has 56 million, Instagram has 18.65, TikTok has 35 million, Twitter 10 million, LinkedIn 11 million. Okay, so this is based on the Philippine Digital 2022. So that is reach. Okay, that's why you see a lot of influencer. Okay, in TikTok, you see them in Facebook. Okay, then you've got also targeted advertising. When we do targeted advertising, this platform allows them to collect, meaning they collect vast amount of data about the user. So let's say Facebook has 85 million, so they collect data about the user, allowing the business to target their advertising efforts more effectively. Okay, you were able to drill it down. You can probably, I'd like to target only people who are living in this province. So there is this geo-targeting. Okay, so at least now in terms of investment, even small players can advertise or create or build their brands, okay, based on their focus of area. Because of limited resources, especially for small players, they use social media. Okay, now that's on the targeted advertising. There is a level of precision in maximizing advertising budget and increasing their chances of reaching the right audience. Okay, then we go to customer engagement. Customer engagement, here brands can now engage. Okay, remember, sometimes you see pop out or something pop out in your feed, then immediately it does trigger for you to know more. So you text or you reply. Okay, so there is that engagement. So now they engage with their audience directly, and then respond to queries, address concerns, and build relationship in real time. So in short, customer engagement, it helps build trust, loyalty, and positive brand image. Next, real-time feedback and analytics. So companies now can monitor engagement, they can track website traffic, they can measure conversation, and analyze consumer behavior. Okay, so there is this real time. Sometimes you can even go for social listening. Social listening, what is the perception of the market towards the current issue or to your brands? Okay. So this allows the business to make data-driven decision, optimize their marketing strategies, and improve their overall performance. And also, we can have influencer marketing. Influencer marketing, wherein brands collaborate with influential individuals. Okay, brands collaborate with influential individuals to promote their products or services. Influencers have large followings and can help business reach their target audience in an authentic and engaging way. Okay. So these are some of the questions that was actually Ms. Mayet asked from their database of participants with regards to the subject matter of marketing in agribusiness. Okay. Next, we have here the case study. Here's a case study about the future of digital and social media marketing research perspective, wherein the use of internet and social media have changed consumer behavior and the ways in which company conduct their business, and that also social and digital marketing efforts offer significant opportunities to organizations through lower costs, improved brand awareness, and increased sales. Okay. And then there's also the expert's perspective, offer a detailed narrative on key aspects of this important topic, as well as perspective on more specific issues, including artificial intelligence, augmented reality marketing, digital content management, mobile marketing and advertising, B2B marketing, your word of mouth, and ethical issues therein. Okay. Now, branding plays a crucial role in the marketing of agribusiness commodities like corn and rice, or rather, corn and rice brand. So how does it play? Meaning, you've got commodities. If you've got commodities like corn and rice, how do you brand them? So here are some of the aspects as shared a while ago. You have now differentiation. Differentiation in a way that because this corn, you branded it as BT corn, or you branded this as a particular rice, a long grain, let's say Kashmir long grain rice, something like that. So with branding, there is already the differentiation. So branding helps differentiate one agribusiness commodity from another. And then trust and quality assurance, because you brand it, so it helps establish trust and credibility in the minds of the consumer. And also, you've got your value proposition. Effective branding communicates the value proposition of agribusiness commodities. And then your market positioning. How are you being perceived in the mind of your customer versus that of the others? And how do you communicate? Which is also marketing communication, or the IMC, is the foundation for an effective marketing communication. And thus, you have also your customer loyalty. A strong brand can foster customer loyalty. When consumers have positive experiences with the brand, they are more likely to become repeat customers and advocates. Just to share with you, in terms of branding, through the years, when I joined UNACO in 1995, I was tasked to create that team to focus on the niche market of on Thunderbird, which later I'll share to you the other details. But what is important is, through the years, by branding it from the common poultry feeds to that of creating certain imagery using those somatic markers, and to the present now, we can say that Thunderbird together with Pigrulac, Sari Manok, are billionaire brands. Okay, so it has helped a lot. Then this is just a case study on in the U.S. On this is FarmSense. It involves a comprehensive branding and website design strategy for an innovative agricultural technology based in the U.S. It addresses critical issues in agriculture industry by providing solution to crop losses caused by insect pests while minimizing the reliance on pesticides. So just an example of the branding, the look and the feel. So this is more on a pesticide. Okay. Now this is what I was sharing to you a while ago. The brand, you need to have that brand DNA wherein you should be clear about your brand essence. Why do you exist, and what is your product promise? So you look into the market before, is it native chicken or is this in the gaming industry? You describe the consumer in terms of their demographic, psychographic, age, the likes and dislikes. Look into the insights. Is there I need something's lacking in the market? And then you come up with your functional benefits. What does it do? You try to analyze in terms of the specs, in terms of performance, and then you also blend it, complement it with some emotional benefits, and then what is the personality of your brand, and how are you different, and then what are the values that either the brand or the company believes in. So yes, typical example that we have grown through the years in terms of brand building is really Thunderbird, Pigrula, Sarimno, okay, even Vetrocine. So this is just a framework in terms of competitor strategy profile, wherein we try to look into, when you look into your competitor, you need to check, are they passive, or you look into their offensive strategy, defensive strategy. So you try to define them. So probably here, the straight line here, the continuous line, that might be you. So this is how I work in terms of I'm very active in market penetration, blah blah blah, differentiating with the moves of your competitor. Then how do your GTM go to market? Then you look into the timing. Are you always the first mover or just a follower in the industry? What's your approach? So now even the entire world is looking to artificial intelligence in the agricultural market. It's growing big, and it is valued at $509 million in 2017. It's growing at a 20% compounded annual growth rate. So what we're saying now, these technology, they are enablers. They help us in coming up with better decision making, okay, in tracking. And also there was a question on what are the key takeaways in brand communications and video marketing in agribusiness. One is consistency. Consistency is crucial in brand communication. Ensure that your brand messaging, your tone and visual elements are consistent across all channels and touch points. Then you have the storytelling. Storytelling is a powerful tool in brand communication, video marketing. Then you have your authenticity. Authentic, real, meaning it helps us build credibility and trust. Then the visual appeal. Nowadays, you look into the 6-second videos. Video marketing relies heavily on the visual appeal. Then you've got emotional appeal. Emotions play a significant role in brand communication and video marketing. Then sometimes there's a call to action. Buy now, act now. There's this promo, 11/11, call to action. So every brand communication, video marketing effort should have a clear call to action. And then adaptability. Stay adaptable and responsive to changing trends and consumer preferences. Okay, so I'd just like to share to you, this is a 2014, it has won a Clio Award for branded entertainment and content. So it's about Chipotle, Farmed and Dangerous. It's more on the agriculture industry by launching the online satirical series Farmed and Dangerous. So it's for you to see, but at the end of the day, what it wanted to share it's more on the advocacy on the evils of big agriculture and comes to the value of sustainable food movement. Okay, so like let's watch.
Why am I here?
This is the biggest improvement in agriculture since synthetic growth hormones.
What is?
Petropellet is a game changer.
Petropellet. You're feeding cattle petroleum? Nobody wants oil in the food chain.
Well, sure they do. There's peanut oil, olive oil.
Side effects?
Do they know what caused the cattle to explode?
If it wasn't jihad, I would put my money on the petroleum. Let's not overthink it, all right? They pay us to fix their image, not their cattle.
You're supposed to make sure this thing doesn't get out.
Google animal oil cow explosion video.
Why are my cows exploding all over the internet?
Who did you say was promoting that video?
The young man behind the #1 viral video. This is Chip Randolph.
Thanks for having me.
You're just a farmer.
I'm part of an organization that's committed to better farming practices across.
That's terrific. But why create a violent video of a cow exploding?
That's actual security footage from Animoil.
If only we could find some way to get through to him. Someone who could charm him.
How can you suggest this? You're my dad.
I would never suggest it as your dad. As your employer, however.
This fighting and petition business is going to end badly for you.
Probably.
Well, when people see that video that you put up, they're going to start hating on Animoil. You know, like Animoil is doing some kind of weird science, Dr. Evil stuff.
Like blowing up cows? Or maybe you're testing a weapons grade version?
That's a good idea.
One day we hope to connect this mega farm to the Keystone Oil Pipeline.
Tell Matt Damon makes a movie about it.
That guy's evil.
Your client, Animoil, is dangerous. I plan on eating for the next 6 decades, and this product scares the crap out of me, and I am not the only one.
What the hell is that?
It's an 8-winged chicken. I call him McCartney.
You want to know what the deal is? I'll tell you what the deal is. Petropellet goes down, your fiance goes down, your daddy goes down. Let me rephrase that. We're all in this together. Those people died from eating, not starving. That's progress.
Okay, so let's continue. When we talk of content and digital marketing approaches in selling branded feeds, so what is important here is we need to create a compelling or relevant content, okay, that is now aligned with our brand and that it resonates to our target audience, okay? So when you say resonates to our target audience, it's relevant to them. Then we also optimize for search engine. That's why website is very crucial. So when you type, okay, you want a branded feeds for, let's say, for fighting cock, then because of the SEO, Google will reply to most likely Thunderbird. So you implement the search engine techniques to ensure your content ranks in the search engine result, and then you leverage the social media to promote your branded feeds and engage with your audience. We have also email marketing. Email marketing, build an email list of interested subscribers and regularly send them updates about your branded feeds. And you also have your collaboration partnership. Collaboration partnership like what we did with Sari Manok. We partnered with DOH and other agencies when we promoted the Good Egg. Okay, collaborate with influencers, industry experts and complementary brands to expand our reach and tap into the existing audience. Or you can have paid advertising. And then analytics and optimization in such a way that we have our objectives. We want to we want to analyze the performance of our content and digital marketing efforts. And then the role of technology in marketing management. You have the data collection analysis, your CRM, your marketing automation. You also have digital advertising targeting. You have your social media and influencer marketing. You've got your content creation and distribution, customer experience and personalization, and marketing analytics and reporting. Okay, so that's it. And then we have here a case study on the new players entering the new and important digital data for the agriculture, wherein there's an increasing power of asymmetries and reinforcing their competitive advantage. So it's a support system for small farmers. It's based on meta-governance. So this is in Spain with regards to a fruit and vegetable sector. Okay. So in short, the registry is very important. Okay. So the farm data, critical. Then discuss best technology that will improve marketing of agribusiness products. Best technology, you have your e-commerce platform. You have your mobile application. You can talk about Internet of Things. A while ago, I was sharing to you the precision agriculture tools, the blockchain technology, the social media influencer marketing, and data analytics and artificial intelligence. Okay. And here's just some case studies just to represent. So this is on the e-commerce platform. See, you in Shopee, you have these injectables being sold and some of the tools. Okay, promoting it in Shopee. And here also you have a 2.4 million views about a pet which is overcharged data. So meaning this type of video generating around 2.4 million views. Okay. Sorry. Then how do you build long-term consumer engagement using Facebook and TikTok? So we built long-term consumer or customer engagement using Facebook and TikTok by understanding our target audience, by being consistent with branding, by engaging. Like, for example, we have the community. You create communities. You've got the pet parenting community. Okay? Engaging. You've got your storytelling. So your content should be planned within a month to 2 months. And then you've got your influencer collaboration. You need to have some demo, sharing on how they use the product and what's their experience in using the product and its effect on their fur babies. Consistently posting the schedule. You listen and respond, and then you also have paid advertising so you can have across the different platforms. Okay? And then when you are across the different platforms, and likewise, you need to monitor. You need to monitor the performance of your content and campaigns. Okay? And you use analytic tools to track engagement metrics, such as likes, shares, comments, videos, and the like. Okay? Just to share to you also about the experience ingredient model. Remember, experience ingredient model this is a framework that focuses on understanding. You understand your target market, you design key components that contribute to a positive. You need to create a positive and memorable customer experience. Ang Baboy Kampiyon by Pigrulac, iterative, this piggy chart for Mama Pro, or you have your Sabong Thunderbird Sabong Nation, wherein you created that experience in terms of the ingredients. You now define in terms of the function, the identity, and the meaning and emotion demonstrated in terms of experience benefit, in terms of redefining success, of being industry champion, and creating communities in terms of club affinity, addressing distrust, and having that relationship. So this is the experience ingredient model, of which through time, we were able to have that better engagement with our target market, and we were able to build and grow our brands. With that, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone.